So an extra final touch to this, I actually forgot to finish the design before I stopped the last video, but that was probably good because it was getting a little long. Anyways, let's just see what we can actually fit. So this is kind of not what the design over at this page looks like. So we're going to create these white spaces and curved corners around the thing. So we're going to move our CSS a little bit around. Right now we have this background color that's actually annoying us a lot. It's filling out the entire space. It should only be the top row, bottom row, and then the white space between, right? So that's something we're going to fix. So first thing, we're just going to the top one and just delete that one. We don't want it anymore. And that kind of removes this, but it still leaves the other one behind. But we're going to move this to the column down here. And that would actually make it like they're for the columns only and not the rows. So we're also going to delete this from the main row. That will remove the gray from each one and put them into their rows instead, in the columns instead of the rows. That's what I wanted to say. Now we're going to add this border radius. We're actually going to put it down here, paste it in, so we have these curved edges. Now the thing is, we can just actually remove it up here because the other one are global, like you have with your home.css compared to app.css. And we just put them down to this column because this doesn't state that it should be part of a main with a class main that's part of the row. So we're just moving our border down there so it becomes more of a global CSS instead of just being part of this main here. Same thing goes for some of the other things. The padding here in this case, we can just move this down because it should, in this case, it should be the same in all of them. So we're moving that down to our .col instead of as only part of that one. So now all of these have it. We're going to leave these two up here because we want different backgrounds and we want the flex speed to be part of the column. So we could put that up, but I don't want it to actually happen. It would probably center it a little bit weirdly. So now we're getting closer. Now the thing is, these images, the image picture, we have different colors on each of these columns. Now, I would just do this where I would assign an ID to each of these columns. Box 1, that's not the best name. You should come up with something. That's probably what I would be doing. There might be a smarter way, but this is the easiest way I know of. There are, of course, you can program it so it's a little bit more dragging information from different places on the page, but this is an easy way to fix it if you need different colors for specific ones. So that would be what I would be using unless the system required me to do something specifically where I would be able to change them on like really fast. But that's kind of finishing up what the design was looking like on the web page.